think the quality of music right now has gone, and there is now no filter on music, that anything gets played, and there's so much stuff going out that you can't filter out good stuff anymore? Or is it because there's now an ease of making music and getting music out there that, you know what, we're getting so much good quality? What's your view as a DJ?
I think quality music is still good. You have to be selective, but I think because of our mentality now, it doesn't mean quality music has longevity, because we just want to move on to something new. You know what I mean? So, and furthermore, because of how new music bust, you know, TikTok or Instagram, you're only going to get how long is a TikTok video?
Could be a minute to 30 seconds or whatever.
You're going to get a minute.
3 minutes, it could be 3 minutes, sorry.
Okay. All right. Well, it's rare that you're going to get the whole song being played, yeah? So they just want a quick, you know, do look 30-second dance, and then you're scrolling up or down to the next video. So we're not really getting the chance to listen and feel the music. I'm trying to not do any pausing. Yeah, we're not getting the chance to feel the music and listen to the lyrics and production and all of that, because we want everything fast. Here today, gone tomorrow.
See, I disagree. I think that there is no filter on music now. I think the filter before was people going to a record shop, because you had to buy the records, you had to buy the CDs. And so you had to go in there and hear a song and think, does that sound good? No. Let me move on to the next one. Okay, that sounds good. Let me get that one. As opposed to now, everyone is just downloading everything.
Nah.
And everything just gets out there.
No, because it's you'll still download it, but it doesn't mean, I will hear it, and if I don't like it, I'm not downloading it. There's a rhythm called the storybook rhythm. There's 40 plus artists on this rhythm. It came out this year, yeah? I haven't downloaded none of them.
Okay, it's all rubbish.
But I'm not feeling the rhythm. And it's got all your big dancehall artists.
Yeah, I remember they were coming out. I remember when it was coming out.
There's 40 plus, yeah? And it's because I don't like it. Nah, there's a thing where...
The K-Button's not good in it. I mean, my sister's not good in it either, is it?
Producer was gonna look. You see the producer's been in the chair.
Man did a 360 twist. Yeah. So you know, sometimes I don't know if you do it, Wiley, but you might hear a song and think like, nah, that's trash. But then maybe 2 weeks later, you see that, all right, it's picked up steam. Yeah. So then you have to rally back and go get it. But I still believe, to me, if it doesn't grab me in 10 to 15 seconds, I'm gone, man.
See, this is the thing. For me, I agree with you, but for me, the biggest thing that was making people have to filter what they were getting was you had to pay
for it, 100%.
And it weren't no 79p download. It was a £6.49 or a £8 or a £10 or you had to basically gamble your money to know, I'm gambling, buying this record, is it going to be a hit? Is it not going to be a hit? Now, because of the concentration of music has gotten so vast, and there is so much stuff coming out on a pretty much on a daily basis, I don't think there is a filter of it. What is a hit today becomes dead by the end of the week. And it's just mad, the amount of stuff coming out. You just can't keep up with everything. Whereas before you were filtering the different stuff. Effectively, I'm a multi-genre DJ. You're a multi-genre DJ. You will be able to say, you know what, if I had a budget of X amount of pounds, I'm going to buy X amount of dancehall, X amount of soca, X amount of R&B, X amount of whatever else, yeah? But now, because there's so much music coming out from so much things, the volume of music is too much. You can't really, realistically, you could download 100, or you could have 100 tunes to try and download and listen to. For you to listen to all those tunes for the 30 seconds that you're saying, that's half your day. And you're working, you can't manage that. So you have no choice but to download stuff and then listen later. And then delete. And when do you get that later time? That's why I say
you find time, man. You multitask. I watch
How?
wrestling and delete.
If you're a music lover, you will commit the time, innit? You might put an album on and you might listen to it once, or you might put an album on, you listen to it, and you might just it's different now. When you were buying music, like let's think about dancehall when it was 7 inches.
Yes.
Like you went into a shop, and if you, I'm sure this was the case. You couldn't go into a shop and when Buzz Rhythm come out and say, I only want the Bounty Killer and I only want the Baby Sham.
No.
Because the man who's selling you it is saying, rah, I'm selling the whole lot to you. Otherwise, I can't sell the whole lot to somebody else. That's where the money is. Now, it's what you're saying. The accessibility of music is like, if Jay-Z puts out an album tomorrow, by the Saturday, it's on YouTube. On YouTube, you can download what you want. You can rip it all, and you've got it all. DJs now, like, I've got certain tunes. So I ultimately, back in the day, I used to be a jungle DJ, but I've got all of those jungle records. Like, I've got DJs that are shouting me now, oh, give me that tune, give me this tune. I'm like, no, because once I give it to you,
it's gone.
And then you go and share it with somebody else, it's not rare no more. I've got it on vinyl. Once it goes onto YouTube, it's done. You know what I mean? Like, there's tunes I can pull out now that I know no one can't play. Obviously, like the big DJs then, but that's because I was going to Jungle Fever record shop. You know what I mean? Black market records and buying stuff from there. It's the same thing with dancehall. Like, some rhythms are just, I don't even know if you can do, I don't think I can say that. I think all dancehall is out there, isn't it?
I think it's even the same with R&B and hip hop, because the volume of music is so much. Quality control has gone out the window.
No, but the music comes out with quality. It's what we decide what we're going to listen to. The fact that no song, you can't tell, none of us can tell me an R&B hit over the last 2 years that's timeless, like maybe Ashanti Foolish.
Yeah. I can't think of
R&B, that's
R&B.
R&B. Not in the last 2 years, no. Not in the last 2 years.
I didn't go as far as saying the last year.
The last year?
Yeah. An R&B song that is going to be timeless, that is going to be remembered forever.
No.
I got it.
Go on then.
Go on.
I don't know the woman's name.
Go on.
She's talking about friendships. Money Long?
Money Long. Yes.
I teach him, you know. Go on. Name that the podcast. I teach him. Go on.
She had two. She had two recently.
What's the song?
No.
I can't. Nobody knows me. Like,
come on, they play it in the link ups, man.
Yeah.
And the girl them start patting them.
Made for me. That's the name of the tune. Made for me. But she had a song before. But this is the thing though. That I don't think that
only time can tell.
Yeah, true. It's so new.
I don't think it will last as long as, let's say, an Usher Confessions. If you're talking about the same sort of.
No, but what it is now, it will last long for my kids.
Okay. In comparison.
It will last long for my kids.
But why?
Because that's what they've grown up with.
Right, okay.
That is a classic to them.
That is their Confessions.
But let's think about So let's think. Whoa, is it really?
You think of it like, you know what it is? Think of it like this. When we were growing up, our parents may have listened to some of the, and I'm not going to say like the R&B stuff, but they may have listened to things like Garage, Jungle, and said, no, that's not, what are you not listening to?
Yeah.
And then 30 years later, we're now still listening to these songs saying these are classics. And then we're now telling our children, what are you listening to when it comes to things like drill and stuff, which 30 years later, they're going to be playing.
Our children, when they grow up, Drake is the man.
Yes.
Drake is the Tupac and Biggie of rap. He is the man.
Because that's what
when they hear Hotline Bling or whatever it's called, that is their revival.
But
where they put on their shirt and their trousers to listen to that.
But in fairness to Drake, the tune you mentioned is a timeless song.
Okay.
So if you was to talk about, like, tell me another rapper that's had a song that's been big, that's not that is not going to be time. Taking Drake out the equation. Who else?
What you mean
Rick Ross.
of this?
What?
Hustling?
Blood.
No, the other one. They call me
BMF.
big. Yeah.
Yeah.
Timeless.
What?
Timeless, brother.
I think Hustling is bigger because I think BMF is more timeless of that period of time, as in the two of that era. Of that era. But if you're talking about, it's a bit like Talking the Hardest. Because that was his breakout song and Hustling was his breakout song, it's a song that everyone seems to remember and gravitate to. BMF is a big song.
BMF wasn't his breakout song.
No, Hustling was his breakout song. But Hustling is what everybody would, if you was going to say original Rick Ross, you'd go back to Hustling. BMF is when he was in his prime sort of thing.
And these 2 songs with Meek Mill.
What?
I'm a boss. I'm a boss. And So
Teeth.
Sophisticated.
No,
That's what I'm saying. He's
the other one.
I'm a boss, and I can't think, you know.
Don't worry, I'll send it to you. I'm not going to send it to you. I'll play it to you.
You'll play it.
And I'm going to have my samples over it. Supamaks.
So I can't play. Oh shoot! But yeah, sorry, Wiley, you were saying?
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's a thing where if we're talking about of those eras and of those times, I think you're right. Drake had a more or less like 14 year run, and we would equate
Longer.
we would equate that run to Jay-Z's run.
Yeah.